Hi, my name is Emmeline Lopez and today's date is February 1st, 2018. Today I'm going to be describing the 4 shapes of the bone and giving 2 examples for each shape. The first shape is the long bone. Now the long bone is a cylinder-like shape and it's longer than it is wide. You would also think that the long bone is a large bone, but that's not always the case. A long bone can also be a small bone. For example, the phalanges, like the fingers, is considered a long bone. And also a large bone, the largest bone in the body, is the femur, and it's also a long bone. The function of a long bone is used as a leverage. Long bones move when muscles contract. So the second shape would be the short bones. Now the short bones are cube-like shaped. They're the same, the width and the length are the same, and they're very thick. An example for the short bone is the carpals. So if you look here, these are the carpals. See how they're very cube-like? These are the short bones. Another example for the short bones are, I don't know if you can see here, bend the knee first here. These are the tarsals. So if you look here, the tarsals are also short bones. Now the function for the short bone is that they provide stability and they support while allowing for some motion. So the wrist, it helps us to move around, giving us motion and stability for the hand, for the forearm. Okay, so the third shape is the flat bone. Now the flat bone is thin and curved, and the function for the flat bone is that the points of attachment for muscles, they are the points of attachment for muscles, and they are protectors of the internal organs. So a good example for a flat bone are the ribs. The ribs are so important because it protects the heart and the lungs. It's also connected to the vertebrae, and it's connected to the sternum. So the rib is a good example for a flat bone. Also, the sternum is flat, so that is a flat bone as well. The fourth bone and the last shape is the irregular bones. So the regular bones, they're not like all the other shapes. They're a complex shape. You can't really describe exactly the kind of shape they are because there's a variety of different shapes. But a good example of an irregular shaped bone is the vertebrae. The vertebrae is an irregular shaped bone, and it also protects the tendons from compressing muscles. I mean, not compressing muscles, but forces. It helps with compression from stress, from any trauma, anything from any compression. The vertebrae helps that, and that's why the irregular bones are important, because it helps with those things. And another example of a irregular bone, which is also a sesamoid bone, is the patella. So that's the knee. The knee is the patella. So this is an irregular bone.